All right, let's talk about this changing our clocks thing, because I think our opportunity this weekend with the clocks falling back is not just to change our clocks, but to literally change our lives. And this is not an exaggeration. How many times have you set a goal? How many times have you said, I'm going to start, and you fill in the blank, I'm going to start exercising more consistently. I'm going to make a healthy lunch before I head off to work. I'm going to journal in the morning. I'm going to get that extra sleep that I really need that I've been putting off. This is your weekend. This is our weekend to take advantage of that, to do the things that we've always wanted to do. And all we have to do is be a little more purposeful. We don't have to really change our lives that much. It's just taking the gift that we're given this weekend and putting it to use. My name is Dr. Bradford Cooper with the Catalyst Coaching Institute. Our thing is better than yesterday, trying to help people, especially future and current health and wellness coaches, move toward this idea of better than yesterday. But change is at the heart of better. And change is really hard. I mean, you think about when we usually set goals around New Year's, right? You have this oftentimes break between Christmas and New Year's, and you're sleeping in and you've got more time on your hands. And so you set these big goals. You're like, okay, I'm going to start doing this and this and this. And then that second week of January hits and you're like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't have time for this. I can't do what? But this weekend, it's different. In fact, I think we should move New Year's resolutions to the time change weekend. That would be perfect. Here's what I'm suggesting. This year, instead of simply adapting, and again, if you love your life and it's exactly what you want and you're achieving all the goals you want to achieve, then you don't need to change. You can just stay with what you got going. But if you say, no, I've got a goal in mind. I've got something I'd like to achieve. Brad, talk to me here. Well, then here's your opportunity. Instead of just shifting over, most of us just, the time change comes and we're like, okay, cool, I'll stay up an hour later, and then within a couple days I'll be on the new time zone. Forget the new time zone. Stay on the U time zone. Stay on the purposeful time zone. So if you're used to going to bed at 10 o'clock, that's going to be the new 9, right? All right. Well, instead of staying up later, the old 11, go to bed at the old 10. Now you're going to wake up, you're going to be more rested. You're going to have more energy. Or you're going to be able to get up earlier without much effort, and you're going to be able to do that exercise routine that you want to do. You're going to be able to spend the time journaling that you've been talking about doing forever and you just haven't been doing. This is our opportunity. Or even split the difference. Maybe you're like, dude, I can't shift a whole hour like that. It doesn't work with my family or it doesn't work with my life or my pattern. I get it. Again, change is hard. But what if you split the difference? What if you said, okay, I'm going to take 30 minutes. And instead of going to bed at the old 11, I'm going to go to bed at the old 10:30. And with that extra half hour, I'm going to get more sleep by making sure I'm going to bed at a reasonable time, which I haven't been able to do for a long time. So you see where I'm going with this? So invest that extra hour, or at least half of it, and you'll see your life change dramatically. So this weekend, let's do things a little bit differently. Instead of just letting that gift sit there on the table like we usually do, let's open it. Let's put it into practice. And instead of just changing our clocks, let's change our lives for the better. Thanks for joining us. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. And if you've got time to stick around a few more minutes, you might enjoy this video over here to my left. Thanks, everybody. Take care.